Welcome back to another yoga class on the go. I'm Shanna. This class was filmed in Solvang, California in a small condo, so it's a great class to do if you don't have a lot of space. We'll warm up with a breathing exercise called Breath of Fire. This is done by taking a big breath in through the nose and then bursting the air out through the nose in quick, sharp bursts. We will do 20 of those quick, sharp bursts. Inhale, then burst it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale and burst it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale and out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time, inhale, burst it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a recovery breath, inhale, and just let it out, exhale. Starting some movement. Sweep your arms out and overhead. Take an inhale. Your right arm goes to your left knee. Push into it to twist back behind you. That's your exhale. Back to center. Inhale, arms up. Place your hand on your knee. Exhale, twist the opposite direction. To center, inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. To center, inhale, arms lift. Exhale, twist to the left. Center, inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, twist to the right. Return to center, inhale, arms go up. Exhale, twist and rotate back. Return to center, inhale, arms go up. And then we'll take a side fold, taking the right arm down, stretching the left arm overhead, fold to the side. Lift back up, inhale, touch overhead, and then fold to the left. Same thing, other side. Inhale, arms touch overhead. Exhale, fold to the right. Lift to center, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold to the left. Inhale, arms meet overhead. Exhale, take that stretch to the right. To center, inhale, arms overhead. And exhale, fold to the left. Rainbow the right arm over to come to sitting. Interlace your fingers, press your palms forward, round your spine, exhale. Inhale, open your arms, pull your elbows back, squeeze your shoulder blades, arch. Exhale, round, press forward. Inhale, elbows back, lift the chest, arch. Exhale, round to curl. Inhale, arch and open. And then release your arms just down to your sides. Wonderful job. Inhale. Exhale, drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Roll your chin down to your chest. Hold for a beat. Exhale, roll your left ear to your left shoulder. Hold. Lift your chin up to the sky. Look up. Hold. Pull your chin down back to neutral. We're going to switch to the other side. Take your head to the left. Hold. Chin to the chest. Round and look down. Over, right ear to right shoulder. And then lift the head up and back. Hold. And then take the head, put it back to neutral. Shift forward to come onto your hands and knees into a tabletop position. Putting your feet flat on the floor, hugging your belly up towards your spine. Lift your right arm right by your ear and extend it forward. Hold it there, square with your shoulders and your hips facing the floor. Take the arm down, switch. Left arm goes right up by the shoulder. Try to get that arm all the way straight as you reach it forward. Hold and then release. Back to the first side. Right arm goes up, left leg goes out. Hold and balance. Release down, switch to the second side. Left arm, right leg. Extend, hold. Hug your belly button in to your center, your spine. And release. Again, first side, right arm, left leg, extend, hold. And release. Second side, left arm, right leg, up and hold. And down, first side, right arm, left leg, bird dog, balance, release, and then other side, left arm, right leg, balance, lower down, back to all fours. We'll do a wrist stretch here to help prepare us to take weight on our hands. You'll shift your weight back to your knees a little bit and then flip your palms up to the ceiling, and you'll gently rock your weight forward and backward. This will give you a really nice stretch through your wrists and your forearms. If you have extra sensitive wrists, you might want to skip this exercise, or you might want to not put as much pressure on your wrists. But otherwise, get a nice stretch. And then flip back onto your palms. Take your right wrist and just roll it around in circles, releasing it out. Flip the direction, go the other way. Go down, switch to the left wrist, start rolling it one direction. And then changing and going the other direction. And then coming back onto all fours. Tuck your toes underneath. We will move to a down dog, so the toes tuck. And then we'll shift our hips up and back, pressing our chest back towards the thighs. And go ahead and walk your down dog out, stretching your left leg, bending your right, and then switching to the other side. Just going to bend one leg at a time, stretching the opposite. Switching back and forth to start warming up through your legs, through your back and your shoulders. Down dog is great for stretching so many different parts of the body at once. Walking the feet back and forth. Now try to lengthen both heels to the floor and press your chest back. You'll bend your knees and then extend, dropping the heels down to the floor. Exhale, bend. Inhale, stretch and lengthen. Exhale, bend. Really push with your chest and try to lengthen with your legs, creating a nice V shape. Hold it there, down dog. Push with your fingers, open up your chest. Try to get your belly towards your thighs. Look forward. Step your feet or walk your feet up to the top of the mat. They go hip distance apart. Bend your knees and fold your belly down towards your thighs. Then gently start to shift your weight side to side, rocking into one leg and then to the other leg. Releasing out your lower back. Your chin is tucked into your chest so that your head can be really heavy and relaxed. And now come to center and just hang, keeping your knees bent, folding your body towards your thighs, shifting your weight to the balls of your feet. Big breaths. And then we'll slowly roll up through the spine, stacking the vertebrae on top of each other. Take your time to come to standing so the blood won't rush to your head. And then as you stand, open your shoulders, find your posture and your alignment, shifting your chin back so your ears are over your shoulders. Inhale, arms sweep overhead, touch your palms. Exhale, crease at your hips, dive forward into a forward fold. Your knees can bend if they need to. Inhale, lift your chest, look up. Exhale, step your feet back to plank and shift forward. You're going to lower down, chin to the floor. Inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades, upward facing dog. Exhale, your hips pull up and back, find your down dog. Pressing with your chest, gripping your fingers into the mat to help give you support, and trying to lengthen the heels towards the floor. Big breaths as you hold it here. Look forward, step your feet up one at a time, back to parallel. Inhale, flat back, look up. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, reverse swan dive, sweep your arms up as you stand. And exhale, arms to your sides. Again, inhale, arms lift, palms touch overhead. Exhale, dive forward, creasing at your waist. Try to fold your belly to your thighs, release your head. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, step to plank, shift your weight forward, bend the elbows, lower down. Inhale, up dog, squeezing the shoulder blades, lifting the chest. Exhale, hips pull up and back, down dog. Breathe it in. And out. Inhale. On the exhale, try to press your chest back towards your thighs and deepen. Look forward. Step your feet between your hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse swan dive to stand. Palms touch over your head. And then exhale, take your hands to your sides. Again, inhale, arms shift up overhead. Exhale, chest goes forward as you dive down to your forward fold. Exhale, lift your head, look up, flat back. Step to plank, shift your weight forward. Elbows bend, lower down. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades, lift, upward facing dog. Exhale, pull your hips back, downward facing dog. Breathe, inhale. Deepen, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Look forward, step your feet up one at a time. Inhale, lift to your flat back, stretch your legs. Exhale, release your upper body, forward fold. Inhale, swan dive as you stand. Exhale, arms down to your sides. Beautiful. Now we're going to sit back on the heels. Reach your tailbone back like you're sitting in a chair. Inhale, your arms will lift up overhead. Exhale, belly to thighs, and then stretch your legs, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plank. This is the same. Lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. We're moving to warrior one. Rotate your left heel in. Step your right foot up between your hands. Your front leg stays bent. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, reach forward, plant your hands on the mat. Step to plank. Lower down through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, hips up and back, down dog, other side. Rotate your right heel in. Left foot steps forward. Keep that front leg bent. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, plant your hands on the mat. Step to plank. Shift and lower down. Inhale, up dog. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, pull back, down dog. Big breaths. Inhale. Exhale, stretch it out. Inhale. Exhale. Look forward, step your feet up between your hands. Inhale, flat back lift. Exhale, release to the forward fold. Bend your knees, send your hips back to the chair pose. Inhale, arms lift. Then stretch your legs to stand and your hands go down to your sides. Repeat that again. Crease the hips, sink back to chair. Inhale, arms lift overhead. Exhale, fold your belly to your thighs, tailbone to the ceiling. Inhale, flat back, look forward. Step to plank. Exhale, lower down. Lift the chest. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Warrior ones. Turn the left heel in. Step the right foot forward. Inhale, lift. Touch your arms overhead. Exhale, plant the hands. Step back to plank. Shift and lower down. Inhale, up dogs. Exhale, down dog. Other side. Rotate the right heel in. Step the left foot forward between your hands. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead to touch. Exhale, plant your hands on the mat, step to plank and lower down. Inhale, squeeze to upward facing dog. Exhale, pull back to downward facing dog. Breathe out here. Catching your breath. Trying to stretch and strengthen at the same time. Look forward. Feet step up. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up to stand. And exhale, return your arms down to the sides. Sink back, chair pose. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, forward fold, tailbone up to the ceiling. Inhale, flat back, look up. Step yourself to plank and lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Warrior ones, left foot turns out, right foot steps up. Inhale, arms go up overhead. Exhale, find the mat, step to plank and lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Other side, rotate the right heel in, step your left foot up. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, hands on the mat to plank, chaturanga down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. In. Out. Gaze goes forward. Step your feet up between your hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Sink your hips down to chair. Inhale, arms lift overhead. Stretch your legs to stand up. And then your arms go down to your sides. Wonderful. And that's so you can mirror me. You're going to step your left foot back and then rotate so our bellies are facing each other. Your left foot is turned in, your right foot is turned out. Arms go to a T. Reach over, take your hand, place it on your shin, and stack your other hand on top. If that's not deep enough, move to your ankle. Trying to keep your upper body over your lower body. And if still that's not deep enough, you can take your first two fingers and hook them around your big toe. Bend your top arm and slide it behind your back, and then try to twist your chest to the ceiling. Extend your back arm up overhead again. Lift yourself up so your arms to a T, and we'll change feet, turning the right foot in, the left foot out. Lengthen over your leg. Come to the shin if that's where you were on the first side. Stacking your top arm over, or moving to the ankle, or wrapping the first two fingers around your big toe, wherever you need to be for this. Engage your quads, pulling them up to help lengthen out the legs. Bend your arm, slide it behind your back, twist your chest towards the ceiling. Top arm extends up again. Lift yourself up to a T and rotate your left foot forward. Arms go down to your sides. Keep rotating till you square off to the front of your mat. You will have your right leg forward. Inhale your left arm up, so opposite of mine, and twist and place that left arm on the outside of your foot and reach your top arm up to the ceiling. So you're now in a twisted triangle. Again, try to engage your quads to lift those legs and lengthen them out. Opening the chest and rotating through the rib cage to stack your shoulders. Look down, stand up, and then rotate to the back of your mat. So now your left leg will be in front. Lift your right arm up. Again, you're going to be opposite of me, twisting to take the hand to the outside of your front foot. And then your top arm goes to the ceiling, trying to pull your rib cage more open, twisting and stacking your shoulders right on top of each other. Lengthen out through your head and tail. Look down, stand yourself up, and then rotate back so our bellies are facing each other. Step your feet nice and wide apart. Turn your right foot out and bend your knee 90 degrees, making sure your knee is going towards your pinky toe. Arms lengthen out to a T. Hold it there. This is warrior two. Bend your front arm, place it on your thigh, and your left arm lifts overhead. Turn to look up towards it, trying to stack your shoulders on top of each other. Press your back leg into the floor. If you want to go deeper, take the arm off your thigh, fingertips on the floor behind your foot, and open up even more, going deeper into this side angle stretch. Look down, lift back to the T, stretch your right leg, rotate the right leg in. You can see my kids, they're always here when I exercise. And sometimes parts or all of them make an appearance. Let's switch to the other side. Turn out your left leg. Bend your left knee 90 degrees. Arms press down. Warrior two. Front arm bends. Take your forearm to your thigh. Reach your right arm overhead. Look at it with your eyes to the fingertips. Go deeper if you'd like, tenting your fingertips, going down to the floor, pushing your knee back into your arm. Press that back leg so that your pinky toe's still on the floor. Lift back to warrior two. Stretch your left leg. Turn your toes forward. Arms go down. Pivot back to the front. Your left leg will be forward this time. Bend at 90 degrees. Lift your left arm up and twist towards the outside of your front leg, hooking your elbow, and then placing your palms together and trying to push those palms right into the center of your chest. Your top elbow is going to point to the ceiling. You're in a twisted lunge now. Look down, unwind your body, rotate to the other side. So now you're going to rotate to the back of your mat. Your left leg will be forward, bend at 90 degrees. Your right arm goes up. Twist, take the elbow across your body, hook it over your knee. Palms go together. Push those palms into the center of your chest. Top elbow points to the ceiling and twist. Create a nice line between your crown of the head and your tailbone. The back pinky toe stays on the mat. Look down, unwind, and rotate back to face me. Then you'll just take your heels in, your toes in, till your feet are just wider than your hips. Hands onto your waist. Inhale, look up. Exhale, crease and fold from your waist, coming down into a wide-legged forward fold. Take a hold of opposite elbows, and then you'll gently just rock your body right and left, letting your body swing like a pendulum over to your right leg and to your left leg. Just really easy and gentle. This is great for releasing out tightness in your lower back because gravity is now working for you to open you up instead of compressing you down. Come to center, release your elbows, place your hands on the mat, try to hug your elbows together, and then pull your body between your legs as much as you can, sticking your tailbone right up to the ceiling, and your weight shifts to forward on the balls of your feet. Just gonna hold it there. Really let the crown of your head point down to the floor and your tailbone to the ceiling. Inhale, lift up to your flat back, hands back to your waist, and stand all the way up. Stay there. Inhale, lift your chest, look up. Exhale, crease the waist, forward fold. Keep your hands on your hips, but let your elbows just fall out to the sides, almost like they're going to fall forward in front of you, so they're nice and wide. And same concepts apply. Your weight is forward on the balls of your feet. Your tailbone is up to the ceiling. The crown of your head is down towards the floor. Gauge your kneecaps to pull up so that the hamstrings can get a nice stretch. Release your hands. Plant them on the mat. Inhale, flat back. Look up, stretch. And then take yourself to your right leg. Grab your right ankle. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, try to use your hands to pull your body towards your right leg. Trying to get your body flat on that right leg. Your arms really are pulling you in as much as you can. Then bend your left leg and stretch. Bend the left leg. Stretch, both legs go straight. Bend and stretch. Hold. Come off your right leg, walk yourself to your left leg. Inhale, stretch, and then exhale, pull yourself towards your leg. Holding it there. Bend your right leg and then stretch your right leg. Bend and stretch. Bend and stretch. lift up, come back to center, hands on the mat. Open up your feet a little so you can drop down, bending your knees. Either taking your arms or your hands right on top of your knees or your elbows to your knees and push your knees back towards your pinky toes. You can open up through your hips. Sinking your tailbone between your legs as much as you can. And then add a rock, shifting your weight side to side. Coming back to the center, hands to the floor. Stick your tailbone up to the ceiling as you rotate your hips and feet back to parallel. And then heel toe your feet closer together. Heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, toe. They're just wider than your hips. Sink your hips down to find a squat. And in your squat, start to rock and shift your weight side to side. Now shift your weight, sending your knee over your foot so that right knee comes down onto the floor. Your left hand goes onto your left knee. You're going to push your left hip open and closed. Really just pushing it and then releasing it. Push and open, and then we'll hold it there. Keep pressing open, trying to get that hip to open out. Now shift back to center in your squat. And then to the other side. So the left knee is going to reach over your left foot till that knee goes on the floor. And then take your right hand and push your knee open, release. Your left hip open and release. We're not really doing anything with the knee. We're trying to get the hip to open and close. Now push, hold. Opening the hip by pressing into it. Nice stretch. Then shift yourself back into a squat in center, dropping the hips down. Hook your elbows on inside your knee, hands go to prayer, and then push your knees open with your elbows, trying to lift your chest up. Big, big breaths. Hands down to the mat. Forward fold, curving your chin into your chest and letting your back round, almost like you're a frog. And you're going to shift your weight back, 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 and see if you can sit down on your sit bones and find a butterfly. In your butterfly, you'll rock your weight side to side, shifting onto one sit bone and the other. Then come to center, sitting tall, stacking your shoulders over your hips and opening up through the front of your chest. Cat and cow with the spine. Inhale, arch, look up. Exhale, curl around your back. Inhale, arch, expand your front body. Exhale, curl round, expand your back body. Inhale, arch. This is what we call cow. Exhale, curl and round, and we call that cat. Come to neutral. Flat back, crease at your hips. Lean forward with your body. Take your elbows onto your knees. Try to push your knees down. And press your chest forward, creating a long diagonal line from the bottom of your tailbone out through the crown of your head. Creasing and folding forward as much as you can. Then round your spine, take your hands, put your forearms on the floor, your palms up to the ceiling, and just round and curl, keeping your legs in butterfly. We're going to do opposite stretch for the back here. Let your head be super heavy as you forward fold. And then roll up from the bottom of your spine, stacking yourself up. Take your right leg, extend it out to the side. Your left leg stays bent in towards you. Take your right ear and just fold it down towards the side stretch. Your left arm will lift overhead and stretch towards your big toe. Keeping both of your sit bones on the floor and trying to extend through the side of your body, creating a rainbow shape through the side body. Lift up back to center. Switch legs. Tuck your right leg in. Your left leg goes straight out to the side. And then drop your left ear down to the side, right over your leg. Your right arm reaches overhead. Side stretch the opposite direction. Keeping both your sit bones on the floor and finding that bend through the side body. Lifting back up, coming on top of yourself again. Stretch your right leg out so both your legs are straight. Try to sit right over your sit bones. Expand through your chest so you're sitting up tall. Your shoulders are on top of your hips. Doing some chest push-ups. Here, come forward, send your chest towards the floor, and then lift yourself back up. Again, chest towards the floor. Lift up through the body. Hips rotate back, chest goes down to the floor. Lift up, tailbone shifts back under. Shift your tailbone back behind you as you send your chest forward. And go as far forward as you can, holding it there, thinking about your spine staying in one long line. You might not be able to get all the way down to the floor. Not a big deal at all. Just try to send that chest forward and the tailbone back. Your tailbone has to stay back behind you. It can't stay underneath you or you won't be able to come forward. Lift yourself back up. Shift back onto your tailbone, kind of curving it so you can plant your feet on the floor. Hands go behind you, and then you'll just drop your knees side to side in a windshield wiper movement. Letting those knees go side to side. One hip is open in a turned out position. One hip is closed in a turned in position. Rotate over to the right. Stay there. And then just come back onto the hands or the elbows for a quad stretch for your back leg. If you have a lot of flexibility, you can also lay flat on the mat as well. When you come up, try to lift yourself up in one piece and then rotate your legs to the opposite side, leaning back, coming either onto your hands, your elbows, or laying all the way flat. Then lift yourself back up. Open your hips, crossing your feet underneath you so you can shift onto your hands and knees, tabletop position. Walk your hands forward, drop your chest down towards the floor, and just let your forehead come onto the mat. Thinking about your arms being as straight as possible and your armpits pointing and reaching down towards the floor. If your chest gets to the mat, that's great. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. Round up, curling through your spine, rounding up. Bend your left arm and take it under your shoulder. Your right arm stays straight. You'll fold down, turning to come onto your right temple. And you want to roll your palm up to the ceiling. So we're getting a stretch through the lats on your right side. You're looking to the left, and the palm of your right hand is open to the ceiling. Put the palm back onto the floor, round up, switch sides, take your left arm forward, bend your right arm, roll the palm up towards the ceiling, turn your head to look over to the opposite side. And just letting your chest hang down towards the mat. Palm goes back down, roll yourself up. Now you're going to grab the front of your mat and pull it away from you as you send your chest down towards the floor. Your chin will touch. You want your head to look up and your tailbone to stay high. So we're trying to create this arch and swoop through the back, opening up through our thoracic spine and our chest. This also stretches your stomach muscles. Try to pull the mat away from you and drop your chest to the floor. To come out of this, you want to start with your tailbone and roll and round your way up. And then when you get up, you'll walk your hands back underneath you to a tabletop position. Cat and cow. Inhale, arch your spine. Exhale, tuck, round and curl. Inhale, arch to cow. Exhale, curl and round it out to cat. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curl. Inhale, back to neutral spine. Cross your feet to sit back behind you. Send your legs forward, shift so you come down into the middle of the mat and then roll yourself flat. Hug your knees to your chest and then circle your knees out away from you and then back together. Opening the knees away and together. Knees are creating a big circle, which you're guiding with your hands. Hug the knees to the chest and then reverse the circle, going the opposite direction. Knees will still go away from each other and back together, but you're just circling the opposite way of what you just did. Now just hug your knees to your chest, trying to get as deep of crease in your hip flexors as possible. Relaxing your shoulders, your back, and your head on the mat underneath you. Now lift your feet so like you're going to put your feet up on the ceiling. You'll bend your knees. You can take hold of your shins, your ankles, or wrap your hands around the arch of your foot, finding a happy baby. Your knees will try to fall down so they're coming down, falling towards the mat. They're open wide. And you're using your hands to just pull those legs down closer to the floor. Try to bend the right leg and extend the left leg and then switch to the other side. You're just playing with stretching one leg and bending the other. Coming to center. Letting both of your legs deeply bend. Let go of your feet. Wrap your arms around your knees, hugging your knees to your chest again. Release your legs, put your feet flat on the floor. Your knees are bent. Take your arms out to a T. Drop your knees over to the right, turn your head to the left, finding a twist. Working to keep your shoulders both on the mat. Turn your knees back to the ceiling and then continue to let them fall over to the other side so they go to the left. Your head turns to the right. Big deep breaths, relaxing into this twist. Not trying to fight against gravity, but just relaxing and loosening into it. Pulling your knees back up to the ceiling. Walking your feet out so they're as wide as the edges of the mat. And then your knees fall together, going knock-kneed. You can place your hands on your belly. Work on the inward rotation of your hip joints. Turn your knees back up to the ceiling and then stretch your legs out to the corners of the mat, allowing your hips to open and your feet to fall out to the sides of the room. Your hands are next to your body with the palms to the ceiling. Relax your shoulder blades. Relax your facial muscles. Don't clench your jaw. Soften between your eyebrows. Your only goal here is just to have some quiet for your mind and your body, that reset. Moving deeper and deeper into relaxation until you find that place that's between awake and asleep. Flexing your feet, stretching your palms open, and then gently rolling into a ball on your right side. From there, keep your eyes closed, but make your way up to a comfortable seated position with your hands resting on your knees and your shoulders relaxed, sitting tall. We'll end with balanced breath, inhaling through our nose to a count of 4, and then exhaling out the nose to a count of 4, following the voice and the chime, and then eventually just following the chime. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take your right hand and place it on your heart, your left hand on your belly. And repeat this mantra in your mind. You can repeat it out loud the second time if you'd like. With practice and patience, all things become possible. With practice and patience, all things become possible. Place your hands together in a prayer at your heart and bow your head down. Thank you for joining me from wherever in the world you are. And if you'd like more classes like this, remember to like and subscribe. For more information about my online programs and courses, see the link in the description box below.